Chuck Willins. 1. Artist biography. There were two distinct sides to Chuck Willis. In addition to being a convincing blues shouter, the Atlanta-born Willis harbored a vulnerable blues balladeer side. In addition, he was a masterful songwriter who penned some of the most distinctive R&B numbers of the 1950s. He can't be granted principal credit for his 1957 smash adaptation of C.C. Rider, an irresistible update of a classic folk blues, but Willis did write such gems as I Feel So Bad, later covered by Elvis Presley, Little Milton, and Otis Rush, the anguished ballads, Don't Deceive Me, Please Don't Go, and It's Too Late, the latter attracting covers by Buddy Holly, Charlie Rich, and Otis Redding, and his swan song, Hang Up My Rock and Roll Shoes. 2. Training. Harold Willis, he adopted Chuck as a stage handle, received his early training singing at YMCA-sponsored teenage canteens in Atlanta and fronting the combos of local band leaders Roy Mays and Red McAllister. Powerful DJ Zena's daddy, Sears, took an interest in the young vocalist's career, hooking him up with Columbia Records in 1951. After a solitary single for the major firm, Willis was shuttled over to its recently reactivated OK R&B subsidiary. In 1952, he crashed the national R&B lists for OK with a typically plaintive ballad, My Story, swiftly encoring on the hit Parade with a gentle cover of Fats Domino's, Goin' to the River, and his own, Don't Deceive Me, the next year, and You're Still My Baby, and the surging Latin beat, I Feel So Bad, in 1954. Willis also penned a heart-tugging chart topper for Ruth Brown that year, Oh What a Dream. 3. Success. Willis moved over to Atlantic Records in 1956 and immediately enjoyed another round of hits with It's Too Late and Juanita. Atlantic strove mightily to cross Willis over into pop territory, inserting an exotic steel guitar at one session and chirpy choirs on several more. The strategy eventually worked when his 1957 revival of the ancient C.C. Rider proved the perfect number to do the stroll to. American Bandstand gave the track a big push, and Willis had his first R&B #1 hit as well as a huge pop seller. Gene Daddy G. Barge's magnificent sax solo likely aided its ascent. 4. The Disease. Barge returned for Willis's similar follow-up, Betty and Dupree, which also did well for him. But the turban-wearing crooner's time was growing short. He had long suffered from ulcers prior to his 1958 death from peritonitis. Much has been made of the ironic title of his last hit, the touching, What Am I Living For, but it was no more a clue to his impending demise than its flip, the joyous, Hang Up My Rock and Roll Shoes. Both tracks became massive hits upon the singer's death, and his posthumous role continued with My Life and a powerful, Keep A Driving later that year. Research, Vitor Hugo Lizardi Leonardi. Hello friend. I am a big music lover, and because I thought that without music I would be nothing in this life, I created this channel. The soul is the root of music, and in my humble view, everything we hear today of good music is related to the soul. If you liked it, leave your like and subscribe to the channel of this force so that new content like this can be produced. Thank you very much.